Hello everyone, welcome back to Fight Age channel. Friends, before starting to watch this video, I would like to ask you to subscribe to my channel. Thanks for supporting me, guys. Bob Arum predicts Joshua-Deontay Wilder and says that there is only one question. AJ and Wilder now have a clear path to face each other after many years of failing to do so. The two former champions could have once fought to crown the undisputed heavyweight champion, but talks fell apart and did so again whenever they were revisited. Since they have both been relieved of those world titles, the transatlantic clash is now back on the table, with Joshua coming through his latest test of Robert Helenius and Wilder having nothing penciled in. Fans could see the heavyweight clash that will likely be Build Don't Blink up next. Despite the intrigue, veteran promoter Bob Arum believes that there is zero jeopardy for one man. Speaking to Boxing Social early this year, the top-ranked cat said that the only unknown about the fight was when Wilder will knock Joshua out. The only question in a Deontay Wilder-Anthony Joshua fight is, in my opinion, what round Wilder knocks Joshua out. But believe me, he will knock Joshua out. Wilder has famously stopped every man he is faced, not named Tyson Fury. His record has one distance win in the form of a bare-maned stubborn, but Deontay Wilder rectified that by stopping him in their rematch. Joshua is no slouch in the power department either, having recently proved that against Helenius. Although some feel he took his time to get there, when he fired, there was no getting up for the Finnish fighter. Now the stage seems set for a Saudi showdown between the pair, with final meetings being conducted soon. Barry McGuigan says Anthony Joshua should not go near. Heavyweight rival Anthony Joshua vs Deontay Wilder may just be the most intriguing matchup in the sport. What would that be for a world title? The two heavyweights seem to have finally agreed that it's the right time to face off after the years of a unification of the belts being possible. Now, both with a low death to the current champions, fans were promised it would happen this year. A shift in the boxing landscape in Saudi Arabia means that it's now not the case. Speaking to Boxing King Media, Hall of Fame fighter Barry McGuigan said that it was good, at least from Anthony Joshua's career point of view, that the fight talks have taken a hit. It's disappointing, but if I'm managing Anthony Joshua, I would not go near Wilder. Wilder has got tremendous power. I know he is vulnerable, and he is being stopped and all of that sort of stuff by Fury. He has the sort of punch that he can hit you from the back of the room and knock your head off. Why would you take the risk of that? I don't think it's a bad idea to avoid it. Certainly at this stage, if I were him, I would be wanting to win the world title again. So either fight Fury. Promoter Eddie Hearn tells Boxing Social that the hard-hitting American is still very much the target for his charge. Even despite the task of now finding a new site, he is still open to AJ fighting this December, if the fight can't be finalized soon. As for Wilder, it looks like he will remain inactive until he gets his hands on Joshua. Talk of a fight in the meantime with Andy Ruiz Jr. has fallen apart due to a dispute on the purse. Former world heavyweight champion Anthony Joshua, who no longer intends to box until the end of their season, is losing patience with WBC belt holder Tyson Fury because of his alleged unwillingness to fight him. So far, Fury is linked to a fight against ring debutant Fransis Ngannou, a UFC star. This meeting will take place on October 28, and if the insiders that Fury and Ngannou will also have a rematch are true, then Tyson probably won't have time for Joshua until 2025. Fury is dodging me, he is definitely doing it, Anthony Joshua said on DAZN Boxing Show, lamenting Fury's lack of interest in fighting him. These are facts that cannot be denied that he is a deviant. Now Joshua is training with Fury's ex-mentor, and the World Boxing Council is in no hurry to determine a mandatory challenger for him. AJ will definitely not enter the ring this year. But at the same time, he and Tower Age continues to talk about 3 boxer fights throughout the year. It turns out that the whole point is at what point to start counting. He informed us that he wants to hold 3 fights within a year, says David Gansa, the operating director of Joshua's management. His first fight of the year was in April this year. And until April 2024, we will just give the public 3 fights in 12 months. According to Ganser, Joshua, despite the lack of certainty about the future, continues to train and does it in cooperation with Tyson Fury's former coach Ben Tyson. Joshua's promoter Ed Hearn was talking about December, but I will say for sure that there is no talk of December. But what I know for sure is Anthony's desire to be very active. He is currently training at the Ben Davison training center. When we have a fight date, he will return to Dallas to Derrick James and continue working. Recall that in April, Joshua had his first giant duel with a new coach from the USA, James, and defeating American Jermaine Franklin on points. And in August, he knocked out Finn Robert Helenius in the 7th round. Derek Chisora reveals when Joshua will fight next. The Wilder fight isn't happening. Despite being assured for a month that a fight between Anthony Joshua and Deontay Wilder has been locked in, it has quickly become clear that the transatlantic blockbuster, which has been repeatedly tipped to land in Saudi Arabia, is unlikely to happen anytime soon. Derek Chisora, who has formed a strong relationship with boxing representatives in Saudi Arabia, has confirmed that Joshua vs. Wilder will not be next, whilst revealing what he believes his fellow Britain's next step will be. In a recent interview with Boxing King Media, Chisora explained that Joshua now has to fight in December. It's not happening for now. So AJ has to fight in December and Deontay Wilder has to fight, then we will see. But for now, we will rule that out. It's not happening, Chisora said. Joshua fighting in December would be in line with what his promoter Eddie Hearn has been saying, though an opponent for this would need to be sorted sooner rather than later. Though the Wilder fight not happening is of course a bitter disappointment. An outing in December would be the 3rd fight of the year for former Unified World Champion Joshua, and that activity should lead to further improvements when he does, hopefully, jump into a mega fight in 2024. Thanks for watching, guys. If you like this video, please subscribe to my YouTube channel.